Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tintin. Today, I want to talk about something very important that many people don't discuss enough before joining a cruise ship career: mental health on board. Every year, thousands of people dream of working on a cruise ship. They see the opportunity to earn a good salary, support their families, travel the world, and build a better future. But what many first-timer crew members don't realize is that working on board is not only physically demanding, it is also mentally and emotionally challenging. In fact, one of the most common messages I receive is, "I'm only 2 or 3 months on board, but I already want to go home." If you're feeling this way, you're not alone. Let's talk about why this happens and how you can stay mentally strong while working on board. First, homesickness hits hard. Before joining, many people think they are ready to be away from home. But once you're on board, reality is different. You suddenly miss your family. You miss eating together. You miss your own bed. You miss simple things like celebrating birthdays, holidays, and special occasion with your loved ones. There are times when you finish a long shift and realize you're thousands of miles away from home. For many new crew members, homesickness becomes their biggest emotional challenge. Second, the workload is more difficult than expected. Many first timers imagine cruise ship work is similar to working in a hotel or restaurant on land. But on board, everything moves fast. Long hours, busy operations, back to back shifts, minimal day offs, high guest expectation. You may be working 10 to 12 hours a day or even more during busy periods. Your body gets tired, and when your body gets tired, your mind becomes tired too. Culture shock. On a cruise ship, you work with people from different countries, culture, religion, and personalities. Not everyone communicates the same way. Not everyone has the same work style. Sometimes misunderstandings happen. Sometimes you feel alone because you're adjusting to a completely new environment. This can become stressful, especially for crew members who are working abroad for the first time. Fourth, missing important family events. This is one of the hardest realities of cruise ship life. While you're on board, life continues at home. You may miss birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, New Year, school graduations, family gatherings. For parents, this can be even more painful. You may miss your child's birthday. You may miss their first school performance. You may miss important milestones as they grow up. You watch through photos and video calls while everyone else is together. As a parent, leaving your child behind is never easy. That's why working on board requires not only physical strength, but emotional strength as well. Fifth, physical stress affects mental health. Mental health and physical health are connected. If you're not getting enough sleep, working long hours, and constantly feeling tired, your emotion become harder to manage. Small problems start feeling bigger. You become more emotional. You start questioning why you're there. That's why taking care of your body is also taking care of your mental health. Six, unrealistic expectation. Some people join expecting immediate success. They think they will earn a lot of money instantly and enjoy every day on board. But the first contract is usually the hardest. You are learning new system, learning new procedures, adjusting to a new lifestyle, making mistakes, receiving corrections, feeling overwhelmed, and the reality doesn't always match the expectations. How to stay mentally strong on board? First, remember your purpose. Whenever things become difficult, Remind yourself why you joined. Is it for your family, your children's future, building a house, paying debts, saving for your dreams? Your purpose can help you stay focused during difficult times. Whenever you feel like quitting, remember the reason you started. Second, build friendship. Don't isolate yourself. Talk to your cabin mate. Make friends. Join crew activities. Having people you can talk to makes a huge difference. Sometimes a simple conversation can relieve a lot of stress. You realize that many crew members are experiencing the same struggle. Third, use your free time wisely. Instead of spending all your free time worrying, try to exercise, watch movies, listen to music, read books, call your family, explore sports when possible. Healthy activities help refresh your mind and reduce stress. Fourth, ask for help. There is no shame in asking for help. If you're struggling emotionally, talk to friends, supervisor you trust, crew welfare officers, HR team on board. You don't have to carry everything by yourself. Strong people ask for support when they need it. Fifth, focus on one contract at a time. One mistake many first-timer make is thinking about the entire contract. They keep saying, I still have 6 months left. I still have 5 months left. I cannot do this anymore. Instead, focus on one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. Small victories add up. Before you know it, your contract is almost finished. 6. Pray and strengthen your faith. For many crew members, prayer becomes one of the strongest sources of comfort while on board. There will be days when you feel exhausted, homesick, stressed, or overwhelmed. There will be moments when you feel like nobody understands what you're going through. During those times, take a few minutes to pray. Talk to God. Thank Him for the blessings you have. Ask for strength, wisdom, patience, and guidance. Prayer may not instantly remove all your problems, but it can give you peace, hope, and the strength to keep moving forward. Many successful crew members will tell you that their faith helped them survive their toughest contract. Remember, when you feel alone on board, you don't have to face everything alone. Avoid negative people and constant complaining. Every ship has crew members who complain about everything: the food, the work, the management, the schedule, the company. If you spend all the time listening to negativity, it will eventually affect your mindset too. Instead, surround yourself with positive and motivated people. Be with crew members who encourage you, help you learn, and remind you of your goals. Your environment can have a huge impact on your mental health. If you're a first timer on board and you're currently struggling mentally, emotionally, or physically, I understand that many crew members have experienced exactly what you're feeling right now. Cruise ship life is not easy. It requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. It requires resilience. And it requires mental toughness. There will be days when you feel like giving up. There will be days when you miss your family so much that you want to book the next flight home. There will be days when you're exhausted from work and wonder if all the sacrifice are worth it. But remember this, the first contract is often the hardest contract. You're adjusting, you're learning, you're growing, and growth is never comfortable. Many successful crew members wanted to quit during the first few months on board. Some cried in their cabins. Some struggled with homesickness. Some doubted themselves. Yet they stayed, learned, adopted, and eventually build successful careers at sea. So if your situation is safe and manageable, don't make permanent decisions during temporary emotional moments. Give yourself time. Trust the process. Stay focused on your goals. Lean on your support system. Keep your faith strong. And remember why you started this journey. Because sometimes The contract you want to quit today becomes the experience that changes your life tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for those currently on board, comment below. What was the biggest mental challenge you faced during your first contract, and how did you overcome it? See you in the next video, and safe seas to all our hardworking crew members around the world.